I'm Steve Greene, you're watching Tough Talk. Today I'm talking about fast food. There's a lot of people who are like, fast food's really bad for you. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, leave it alone. Stop telling me what to fucking do. If I want to have fast food, let me have fast food. Michael Bloomberg in fucking New York City making everybody like downsize the size of their drink they can have. Let me tell you something about Steve Greene. Bless you, John Mel. Let me tell you something about Steve Greene. Bless you again, John Mel. Jesus Christ. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fuck's sake. Everybody at Maker Studios, everybody at like anywhere I've ever worked, my girlfriend, everybody knows that I get a fucking super gulp. I'm not talking big gulp, I'm not talking gulp. I'm get the double fucking gulp. I fill it with Coke Zero to the fucking top. And then I take a little sip, and then I just jet a little bit more Coke Zero in it before I pay for it. And those of you who are like, Steve, do you understand the side effects that having all this time? I don't give a fuck. What's the worst thing that could happen to me? I die? Do you know how unafraid of death I am? If I live until I'm 65 years old, I'm gonna be the saddest fucker around. I've had Coke Zero since it came out. Like what, 4 years ago or some shit like that? Or Diet Coke every single day for like the past 12 years, okay? What's the worst thing that's happened to me? This. And it's pretty bad, right? My hair, it's a fucking nightmare. That said, I've done all that shit to my body the past 12 years, and that's the worst thing that happened to me? I eat fast food pretty fucking regularly. Not every day, because if you eat fast food every day, you're gonna look like shit. But I eat fast food like once a week. Mexican food is my jam. I love Mexican food. Not more than I love revenge, but like almost as much as I love revenge. Like I can't live without it. So if you want to take away my Taco Bell, if someone wants to come in here and legislate the state of California that I can't eat a certain amount of food or a certain amount of junk food or whatever a certain day, like fuck off. I can control myself, just not when I'm around a Coke Zero machine, right? I would fuck a Coke Zero machine. If it was like, hey, you have to put your dick in it and fuck this thing like 6 pumps to get the Coke Zero out, I would have my dick out in 2 seconds and I'd have a cold Coke Zero in 10. I swear to God, hey Coke, if you're watching this right now and you're like, you know, we've been thinking about designing machines where people have to fuck them in order to, and we'll use the fucking to generate electricity that powers cities. I'm in. There's a lot of people out there who want to blame fast food for the reason why they're fat. I blame the fact that they can't stop driving through a fucking McDonald's at 2 in the morning because they're having their 6th meal for the day. That's your problem, not mine. If I want to go to McDonald's at midnight to get a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke, a number motherfucking 1, and you all of a sudden you want to take that right away from me just because you can't stop getting number 1s because you get number 1s breakfast, lunch, and dinner? That's not my problem. Although for breakfast I suggest the deluxe breakfast platter. But don't get it every fucking day. You gotta balance your shit out because you want people to still want to fuck you. I loved the 2 for $2.22 when they were doing that shit. I was like, I was slamming Big Macs every fucking day. I was dunking those fucking things every single day, man. It was bomb. But I was fatter then. I had 50 more pounds of weight on me than I do now. I lost all that weight by being like, oh man, it feels like shit to eat all this shit all the time. It sure is good, but I can't have it all the time. Fast food's like cake. I love cake. I would have cake every night if I could. I know I can't have cake every night, okay? I know I can't fuck every night because my dick would fall off. Okay, so I choose not to have cake and fuck every night, right? And in that way, it's still special when I have cake and fuck. Because if you're doing it every single night of the fucking week, all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, it's just my Monday night. Yeah, what do you do, Steve? Oh, well, I just, you know, I eat white cake and I fuck. It got old, right? But instead, it's like, oh yeah, man, tonight's fucking Friday. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking have a lemon meringue pie all to myself. And I'm gonna go, you know, about pinky deep into my girlfriend's vagina. Enjoy things in moderation. Like I enjoy my spinny stools in moderation. I don't spin the whole video. If I spun like this the whole video, I'd be having too much fucking fun, right? So I stop, I talk to you for a while, and then I say, this has been Tough Talk. And this is the best part of the show. God, how sad is that? Hope you guys like this episode of Tough Talk. Click here to check me out on this show called Pop Trigger, where I talk about a bunch of shit just like this. I talk shit about sex. I talk shit about pop culture. I mean, check it out if you want to. Or you can just continue to flip me off and just sit there drooling at your screen. At least just click over there and then go tell me to fuck myself in their comments. That's always fun too. Love you guys.
Celebrities don't. They don't have any part of it. I really do think.
I'm proud of that. Like, it doesn't have to take up too much of my time, does it?
Yeah.
Because if it takes up too much of my time, I simply won't, you know what I'm saying? Like,